So, if you're looking to start up an LLC in the state of Arkansas, this video is for you. We'll be going through everything you need to know about setting up an Arkansas LLC, as well as how you can set up one in under 10 minutes. So, on the left is an overview of the 5 main steps when it comes to forming an LLC in Arkansas. We'll be going through each one of these in detail so you'll know exactly what to do. So, step 1 is to name your LLC. There are some rules when it comes to naming your LLC in the state of Arkansas. You must have limited liability company, limited company Ltd, LLC, or LC at the end of your name. Whatever name you choose also cannot have any confusion with a government agency. This makes a lot of sense. And the name must be distinctive and original. If you do want a free name search, you can use the link down below and you'll be able to see whether or not that name is available. Now, before we dive deeper into the steps, let me share why Arkansas is such a great state for forming your LLC. First, Arkansas has relatively low filing fees compared to many of the other states. Only $45 for your articles of organization. Second, Arkansas offers favorable tax treatments for LLCs with pass-through taxation that can save you money. And third, Arkansas has a business-friendly environment with simplified annual reporting requirements, making ongoing compliance pretty straightforward. Now, if you do want to make this whole process a lot more simple, I just would recommend using something like Northwest Registered Agent. This is an online platform that basically helps you set up your LLC at a reasonable cost. I've used them personally to set up multiple business entities, and they've been nothing but amazing. So yeah, that link is down below, and if you want to skip forward to the part of the video where I take you step by step through how to use their platform, that timestamp is going to be right here. So step number 2 is to find a registered agent. A registered agent is a person or a business that is going to help you receive and send significant legal documents to and from the government on your behalf. So in case you get sued or the state needs to contact you, they're going to contact you through your registered agent. So who can be one? They must be an individual living in Arkansas, or they must be an entity who's allowed to conduct business in Arkansas. They also must have a physical address in Arkansas, and they must be on site and available to accept documents during regular business hours. If you do end up using Northwest Registered Agent, they'll actually provide this service for you as part of their package, which is definitely an added bonus. Okay, so step 3 is to actually file your LLC articles of organization. This is going to include the LLC's name, the registered agent's name and address, management structure, so who are the actual managers of this company, and also a bunch of other really important information. Now, when it comes to the process of doing this, there are a couple of forms that you're going to need to know and fill out. In Arkansas, you'll need to file the Articles of Organization form. The filing fee for this form is $45 at the time of this video, and that is a mandatory fee. Most of you watching this video will probably be filing this form. Now, if you have a foreign LLC and you want to do business inside of Arkansas, then that's going to be a different form. That's going to be the Application for Registration of Foreign LLC, and the fee is a bit more expensive at $150. Now, to actually file the Articles of Organization in Arkansas, there are a few different ways that you can do this. The first is to file online through the Arkansas Secretary of State's website. So if you want to learn more, the link is going to be right there as well down in the description. You can also file it by mail. So you can find a copy of the form and more info on how you can fill that out at the same website. And this is the address you're going to be mailing the form to. Step number 4 is to get an LLC EIN. This is also known as your Federal Tax Identification Number. Think of it as a social security number for your business. And this is going to allow the IRS to identify and keep track of your business's tax status. You will need this number to open up a business bank account, file and manage your federal and state taxes, as well as hire employees. This is very easy. You simply fill out a form online, and we will link that down below as well. Step 5 is to create an LLC operating agreement. This is not required in Arkansas, but it's still good to have one. If you have multiple owners for your LLC, this is going to help you structure the financial relationships of each owner, and it's going to help tell everyone what to expect from the company. It's also going to include information about ownership, members' rights and responsibilities, joining and leaving rules, as well as rules for dissolution. Then after you form your LLC, there are a few things that you're going to need to know, and we'll cover those really quickly right now. First is that you definitely want to keep your business and personal assets separate. If you don't do this, then you're going to pierce the corporate veil. And when that happens, if people actually sue your company, then they can come after your personal assets. So to remedy this, you're going to want to definitely get a business checking account, get a business credit card, and also hire an accountant. You also may need to get business insurance. I'm not really going to cover this too much as it's going to really depend on your type of business, but just keep this in mind. You'll also probably want a business website. So be prepared to work on this, or you can hire someone to make this for you. We'll leave some resources down below if you do want to actually build your website yourself. And yeah, like I mentioned earlier, if you don't want to do this all yourself, which I definitely recommend not doing yourself since there are so many compliance issues and things like that, just use a platform like Northwest Registered Agent to do this for you. It's going to make your life way easier so you can just spend your time building your business. Don't spend it all filing these different forms and maybe not even getting it right on the first time. So if you guys click on the link down below, it's going to take you to Northwest Registered Agent's website. And so let me show you guys exactly how to do this in under 5 minutes. So you'll first click on the Start Your LLC button right on their homepage. You'll then select Arkansas as your state of formation. After that, you'll be shown their pricing packages. What's great about Northwest is they have a relatively straightforward pricing with no hidden fees. You'll pay the state filing fee of $45 plus their service fee. Next, you'll enter your contact information. This will include your name, email address, and phone number so they can reach you if needed. Then you'll enter the name you want for your LLC. Remember those naming rules we talked about earlier. The system will help you then check if your name is available, and after that, you'll enter your business address, which is where you want to receive mail for your business. Then comes the registered agent information. As I mentioned earlier, Northwest will serve as your registered agent as part of their service. You'll then need to provide information about the members or managers of your LLC. This includes names and addresses of the owners. You can select whether your LLC will be member managed or manager managed. And if you're not sure, most small businesses choose member managed, which means that the owners run the business. Next, you'll have the option to add on their EIN service, where they'll get your tax ID number for you. This saves you a step with the IRS. You can also choose whether you want them to prepare an operating agreement for you. And after reviewing all your information, you'll then proceed to payment. Enter your payment details, confirm that everything looks correct, and submit your order. And then that's it. Northwest will then handle the filing process with Arkansas Secretary of State, and you'll receive confirmation once your LLC is officially formed. The whole process takes just a few minutes on your end, and then Northwest handles all the paperwork and communication with the state. It's really that simple, and it saves you from having to navigate the state's website and figure out all the requirements on your own. Again, the link to Northwest Registered Agent is down below. Clicking that link will take you to their platform where you can get started right away. Anyways, that's basically how you set up an LLC in the state of Arkansas. All the resources that we mentioned in the video are going to be down below in the description. And yeah, I really hope that this video was helpful. If you got some value out of this video, make sure you share with a friend, and also like and subscribe for more content like this. This whole channel is dedicated to giving you free guides and tutorials helping you to start up your business. Anyway, thank you so much for your time, and I'll see you in the next video.